I've been in the Ad Impact program now for 2 years. After the first year we found it to be very successful, so we decided for the second year to go with it again.
I started with the Ad Impact program when the Mayo Advertiser launched it. So that would be, I think we're in year 4.
We've been in the Ad Impact programme for about a year now, and we're finding it very beneficial to the business.
The Ad programme has been phenomenal for my business. It brought local awareness and the repetition of bringing what our services to the public has brought a whole different form of patient to our practice.
Really helped our local business grown 2-fold, 3-fold in the local marketplace. So it's been really beneficial.
We have found that the Ad Impact programme has been very successful for our business. It's let people know that our brand.
Once we joined the Ad Impact programme, it took about 6 weeks before the repetition really started to live on the consciousness of the people. And then the phones began to ring and ring and ring, and there was such a load and pressure on our staff, we had to actually introduce a second receptionist there.
No business is recession proof, but with the help of the Mayo Advertiser I do feel that we are being recession resilient.
I suppose the reason I believe in the Ad Impact programme is that every week you're advertising your brand and your business, so it's giving you continuity and keeping you out there. The reason we chose Ad Impact is that we tend to keep our customers once we have them. It's finding new customers.
We find having the weekly impact, for want of a better word, with our ads. We're out there every week, so we're in business every week essentially.
There's value in going on this programme. There's significant savings to be had, and it's the value added that you get from being in the programme makes it all worthwhile. For
what we're getting for our money and for the return we're seeing, you know, in the last year, it's without a doubt it's worth it.
Initially we were a bit, you know, wary of the cost, but within 6 weeks the phones were hopping and very quickly recouped the investment that we made.
The plan works for us because it's in the budget for the year. So we know what we're going to spend each month, and then it's also very easy to pay it down then as well, because you know what you're going to spend.
If your advertising isn't paying it for itself, then yes, you have a problem. We do monitor all our inquiries and all our new business, and I think it's important that people do that to establish what works. And yeah, we would have a lot of people would say that they'd see us in the advertiser.
When we went to the presentation last year, we were very impressed, obviously, by like what you were getting for your book. Essentially, you're getting weekly exposure in the paper, and it's costing maybe 1/5 of what we would have expected to pay.
The service from the advertiser has been and is second to none. It's consistently good. The way they plan out the paper 3 or 4 months ahead helps us marry it up with our own marketing plan. And then what the editorial that we put in to complement the ad, I find really benefits us.
The editorials with our Ad Impact is very beneficial because with our new business we've got the opportunity to explain to the customer what we're doing, what service we can provide, educate them a little bit.
It's an ad that you want to grab people's attention, you can't get much details into, but the editorial you can give more details about, so it helps extend the information.
I'd be a bit of a stickler. I like things to be right, and I also don't have much time, it's very precious. So he was great in that he might send me 6 weeks of ads with different themes that I could look at, but he'd monitor the theme of each ad to make sure that we were targeting different markets, even though the banner and bottom of the ad always remained the same in terms of our branding. It allows us to kind of rotate.
I thought it was a very professional service. They were very creative in advertising, very flexible, always telling me, okay, what do you want to do this week, what do you want to do next week, let's prepare for a bigger feature. So, because we don't have the time to think about these things, he would always remind me, and emails were back and forth, very quick, prompt responses.
The service with the Mayo Advertiser is weekly. Like, they'll touch base with you every week, check out, you know, are you still happy with the ad, or we've got a feature coming up, will we do something with you on that? We'd have a rep would call to us every few weeks just to go through how we're doing, just to go through the forecast for the next 3 to 6 months.
We have found that working with the marketing advisor in the Mayo Advertiser, that every month we have our meeting and we focus on what our plan is for the month ahead. And
because they're specialised in sales and marketing, they know what they're talking about and they give good advice.
The marketing representative is a great help because he asks the questions, he makes you think about where you're targeting, will you get the desired response, and with it being weekly, it makes you focus.
It's like having all in one shop, because obviously you wouldn't have experience in marketing, so between the marketing consultant and myself, I tell him what I need to get out of the ad, and he comes back, he designs the ad and gives me a proof, and if I'm happy with that, we run with that, or if I need changes to be made, he makes the necessary changes.
I've always been happy with the service that they've given us, and it does work for me and it does work for the budget and for our business, otherwise I wouldn't be still here after 4 years.
And you do feel it when you're not in there. You feel it.
The Ad Impact program really shows that repetition is what the business needs, especially if you start and people are not aware of you.
I'm with the Ad Impact program simply because it works.
The package we're on, we're delighted with it and we wouldn't change it. And if we weren't on it, mightn't be here talking to you today.